What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Bee Swarm Simulator. Today, it's a little bit past the Christmas season, but the Christmas update is out, and as a beginner on this account, I want to showcase the best ways to get better in this update, because this update's going to mean you can get more honey, more eggs, more everything, and it's just going to be super great and super good. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so first of all, you're going to want to walk over to your hive, over to this bear here. Now this bear is called Bee Bear, and what she's going to do is she's going to give you a quest line of around 10 to 20 quests, and here we can see the quest, Beesmas begins. Now what these quests are going to give you, they're going to give you the currency for the update, they're going to give you presents, and they're going to give you honey, and other stuff such as treats and that. So here's part of the quest: collect 5 snowflakes. That is one of the 2 currencies added to the game. Now snowflakes, as you'd guess, they'd fall from the sky onto the fields where we can collect them. And what we can do once we've collected them is we can come over to the shop and spend them to purchase all of these goodies, right? So you could get a bowl of beans, bundle 5 magic beans. That's going to be very good for us. You get a festive floral bundle, a night before bundle, all of that stuff. As well as that, you see this little guy here, it's called a gingerbread bear. Now then, you can get him from loads of places, and he's the second currency. So first of all, we've got this house here, which is we complete by doing Mother Bear's Beesmas quest. Now each of the characters in the game will have a Beesmas quest, and I think instead of taking the quest, I've accidentally given her a present, which I shall showcase what that does now. So that puts an ornament on this little tree over here, right? And what that's going to do for us is it's going to give us boosts, it's going to give us loads of good stuff like convert rate, extra, more honey, all of that stuff for the entire update. Now the entire update lasts 88 days, so you can see how this update is going to help you improve a lot. So if we go here, you can see you get them from Black Bear, there, Mother Bear, Brown Bear, all the guys you know and all the guys you love. If we look at Mother Bear specifically, she does 25% more convert rate, 25% strawberry field capacity, and 10% bee gather pollen. That is absolutely brilliant. So that's going to help us progress even faster than we would have before. Now then, if I go back over to her, I can showcase the quest. And while we're there, I'd like to show this new thing they've added for the update. These are called blooms. Now these, they're going to spawn these petals, right, once you mine them. There we go, there we got that petal. You see, this is a yellow petal, and it's going to give us some good stuff like 2x tall pollen and 40% unique conversion pollen stuff. And pretty much, this is also part of the new update. It's going to be involved in quite a lot of the quests, so I'd recommend you know what you're doing. And it's great, because when you're farming, you just could collect them passively. And it's going to mean you get more pollen, and it's going to make it easier for you to progress, because of more instant conversion. Now then, over to Mother Bear, my blah blah blah, and this is the house, right? Now she wants us to help us by doing all these things, and what that's going to do is going to unlock this. So each character for their Beesmas quest has like a house like that, or well, something that we can use after we've helped them build it, essentially, apart from Bee Bear. So up here, ooh, I'm sorry about that. So up here for Black Bear, you have the reef for Beesmas. This reef, just basically, if you have loads of pollen, it will convert into honey tokens. So it's pretty much like if you instantly converted all your honey, which is great. It saves time at the hive, so you can get back out to the fields and get more pollen. Now then, as well as that, once you complete a quest, as well as getting that, you also will be able to unlock a present. So if I just go over here and show you, can you see that present over there? That is the first present in the game that you will unlock for completing 3 characters' quests. Now then, the tree has a total of 16 ornaments. Guess what that means? 16 quests. Now then, they do get progressively harder. The ones in the starter zone, Mother Bears, Black Bears, Brown Bears, they're all rather easy. but the ones up here, panda bears, a little bit harder, but it's alright. Up there you've got dapper bears, that gets a bit harder because you need stickers, and I'll explain that later. Up there you've obviously got honeybees, that's where it starts to get proper hard. Riley bees and bucko bees, I'd say they're like middle of the road between hard and easy. And then you obviously have like Onyx Quest and Spirit Bear's Quest and Stick Bugs like that. They're extremely hard. I don't think as a beginner you could complete them by the end. But now then, as you can see, this update's going to help us improve. So, shall we get done with Mother Bear's quest? And I shall see you once we've completed that, so I can showcase the gingerbread house. Oh yeah guys, quickly another thing, when you join the game you'll get this Honey Day event buff up here. 2 times pollen, 2 times convert rate, lasts for 2 days, so I'd recommend if you want to get better fast, you should do your grinding during then. And pretty much, oh, there was a snowflake. Could you see? I didn't think we saw it fall from the sky, but they just fall from the sky regularly, as I said earlier, and they are gonna help you buy some stuff here. Now then, for a beginner, the best thing I would say to purchase first is probably the bowl of beans bundle, because it gives you 5 magic beans, royal jellies, 10 jelly beans and 50 bitter berries, letting you upgrade your bees faster to better levels, and the magic beans are going to give you so much loot, it's going to be so great. And as I'm saying that, we've almost completed Beesmas Begins, which is the first quest of Bee Bear. So let's see if I can't find... Oh, there's a snowflake. Now we just need 3 more. Oh, did you see one over there? I'll send the video down in a second. But could you see that snowflake just fell from the sky? They do despawn quite quickly, so you got to go fast if you want to collect them. Oh, there we go. There's one. Now then, all we need is 2 more. I think a few will fall in the dandelion field. Let's see. No. My luck, am I right, guys? Let's have a look, see. Oh, there's one falling over here. I don't think we'll reach in time. We might do. No. Why is it so hard? But yeah, you get what I mean. They just fall from the sky all the time, and they're going to be quite easy to just go and grab for this thing over here. Now, shall we have... I just want to look at this for a second. As well as Bowl of Beans bundle, which I think you should get pretty easily. I would say you could probably get, if you wanted to grind every day, you probably could get one of these eggs. Now then, these eggs, absolutely brilliant, because you know why. They're just gonna help us upgrade our bees without having to use a royal jelly, which is just absolutely magnificent. Magnificent. There we go. Oh yeah. Another thing about snowflakes is they can be dropped from these guys. So all enemies, there you go. See, the rhino beetle did drop a snowflake. I think they're a bit rare though. And also, for gingerbread, ladybugs, scorpions, and werewolf, which we haven't met yet because they're up in the 15B zone, do drop them as well. So just thought you should know that for the next progression video. Beesmas Begins has now been completed, and we're going to see what we get. Thank you, Bee Bear. Okay, we got 2,000 honey, see, that's actually insane. We got some other stuff there. 5 tickets, 1 royal jelly, 1 cloud vial. They can be used later on. From this Honey Day event as well, we also obtain micro converters, which do what the honey reef does essentially, and converts all your honey into pollen into honey. And we also got some gingerbread bears. So as well as being used in the shop, they give 250 bonds, same as a moon charm from stepping on fireflies, and it can turn to be gifted. So shall we see if we can get that luck? No, we did not get that luck, but we did get the bee up to level 5. It also gave us star jelly, which is just a royal jelly, but it's just transformed into a gifted bee. So shall we use them? Basic bee into a cool bee. Super cool. Now we're going to use the star jelly. Let's see what we get. Ah, gifted looker bee. That's nice. That's good. So, yeah. That is pretty much the update for beginners. But the thing with this update is I think it helps you progress fast. So you can get to the other areas unlock the other characters' winter quests. So then you can complete the event more in the fall. And I think that's what we're going to see. Because that beesmas, I think I'm going to see is a lot of beginners progressing a lot faster. And getting to the point where they need to be. Which is 35 bees. So I hope they do. Yeah, I don't know what else to say really about the update. That's all I could really think of as a beginner, what I would do. What I would do is I would complete the 3 bears quests down here, plus try and complete bee bears. And there's not a lot else I could do really, I would say. I mean, level up my bees and get to the other areas so I can do the other quests. But that's all I could really think of. Yeah. I think that's mainly it. Yeah. So, I hope you have a wonderful 2026. This is being recorded after 2026. So, I hope 2026 goes well for you. I hope you get lots better at Bee Swarm. And I hope you do brilliant. So, that is me saying goodbye. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you enjoyed, because I know you did. And I shall see you in the next one, which shall be released in like a week or so, maybe even sooner. Goodbye, my friends.